Prince Harry applauds as the teams arrive on the pitch for a Rugby Union international match between England and Argentina. Credit AP. Prince Harry joined thousands of fans at Twickenham to hold 2 minutes silence on Armistice Day to remember those who died in the nation's wars and conflicts. The Prince, who is patron of the Rugby Football Union, attended England's home game against Argentina, where a giant poppy was displayed on the pitch as the last post sounded out across the stadium. Prince Harry, who has served in Afghanistan and set up the Invictus Games for veterans, met 6 volunteers from the Commonwealth War Grave Commission (CWGC), the official matchday charity which builds and maintains memorials to those who died in the First and Second World Wars. Prince Harry is seen in the crowd ahead of kick-off of the autumn international rugby union test match between England and Argentina at Twickenham. Credit FP. The Duke of Cambridge, patron of the Welsh Rugby Union, is due to attend Wales' game against Australia in Cardiff. Earlier, the players who are not involved in Saturday's opening autumn international at the Principality Stadium linked arms on the training pitches of the Vale Hotel as the nation fell silent for 2 minutes at 11 a.m. In London, Big Ben, which has not tolled since vital repairs began in August, chimed at the stroke of 11 a.m., marking the start of a 2-minute silence on Saturday. Princess Anne pictured during the last post ceremony at the Commonwealth War Graves Commission Ypres Memorial at the Meningate, Ypres. Credit Nicholas Maeterlinck. Red events have been held across the country to mark the 99th anniversary of the end of the First World War. There has also been a service at the Cenotaph in Whitehall, while mourners and dignitaries gathered at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire. Later, the Queen will be joined by members of the royal family at the Royal Festival of Remembrance at the Royal Albert Hall. The event will mark the centenaries of women's service in the regular armed forces, the Battle of Passchendaele, the creation of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, and the 100th birthday of Forces sweetheart Dame Vera Lynn. Musician Rona Kars, from the Coldstream Guards, plays the last post. Credit Sergeant Rupert Frere RLC. It will also commemorate the 75th anniversary of the Battle of El Alamein and the creation of the RAF Regiment. Other royals attending the service on Saturday include the Duke of Edinburgh, the Prince of Wales, the Duchess of Cornwall and the Duchess of Cambridge, who is pregnant with her 3rd child. On Sunday, the royal family will be out in force again at the Cenotaph, in a deeply symbolic year in which the Queen will take a step back from laying the wreath for the first time. The Prince of Wales will instead lay a wreath on her behalf, as she and the Duke watch from a balcony to pay their respects. It is the first time the Queen has asked the Prince to take her place for the key moment of ceremony when she has been present, in a significant and very visible transitional moment for the monarchy. Members of the Western Front Association, dressed in World War I uniforms, parade by the Cenotaph. Credit Sergeant Rupert Frere RLC. Now 91, the Queen will instead join her 96-year-old husband on the balcony of the nearby Foreign and Commonwealth Office, along with other members of the royal family. In previous years, this has included the Duchess of Cornwall, Duchess of Cambridge and Countess of Wessex. It is only the 6th time the Queen has missed laying the wreath herself, including a 1961 trip to Ghana, a 1968 visit to Brazil and in 1999 when she was in South Africa. Serving servicemen and veterans gather at Commando Memorial, Spion Bridge, where they observed a 2-minute silence. Credit Jeff J. Mitchell. The Duke of Edinburgh has represented her on 2 occasions, in 1959 and 1963 when she was expecting her 2 youngest children, Prince Andrew and Prince Edward, and the Prince once, in 1983 while the Queen was in Kenya. This year, the Duke's wreath will be laid by an equerry, while the Prince also lays one on his own behalf. The Duke of Cambridge and Prince Harry are expected to attend the Cenotaph wreath-laying, along with all of the Queen's children. An aide said the Duke had been determined to attend the ceremony and wished to be with his family on the balcony, while the Queen chose to be alongside her husband. The couple will celebrate their 70th wedding anniversary on November 20th.